Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, the Bronson Sky Library. It's been a while since I created videos, and for that I apologize. I have just been going through a lot of changes in my life. I quit my job, found a new job, quit that job, found another new job, all while going to school, and I've just kind of mentally checked out for the past couple of semesters. I've been going to school for 2 years now, like constant schooling for 2 years now, because I've taken summer semester and I've gone through like fall and spring semesters twice, and I've just been doing constant school for 2 years, and I have just mentally checked out, and it took a lot of effort to create videos, and that's why I haven't done a video in like a month and a half. Almost 2 months. Yeah, I apologize that I haven't created any videos recently. Alright, so the video is just going to be kind of a short, simple video. It's going to be a wrap-up video for the months of March and April. And it's going to be very similar to my wrap-up video from the January and February months, because I just basically read the sequels to the books that I read during the months of January and February. And so yeah, it's gonna be very, very similar to my last wrap-up video, but oh well. So the first book that I read in the month of March, actually the only book that I read in the month of March, was the third book in the Aurelian cycle by Rosaria Munda, and that would be Fury Song. Guys, this was so good. It's not really fresh in my mind since it's been a couple months now since I read it, but oh my gosh, was this a really good ending to the series. I just remember loving it. Loving, loving, loving it. Again, Rosaria Munda, I've said this in my last wrap-up video, Rosaria Munda is a master at political theory and just putting politics into her books. She's just so good at doing that. And again, she did a wonderful job at doing that in this book too. I just loved how everything came together. I loved the character dynamics in this book. It was beautifully done. I absolutely loved it, and the series has now become one of my all-time favorite series. Maybe not all-time. I don't know. It's in the top like 10 favorite series. It's probably sitting at like 6. I don't know, because I have a top 5 favorite series, I think. Yeah, I have like a top 5 favorite series, and this is definitely probably in the top 10 now. It's probably number 6. I don't know, I also don't really rank the series. Anyway, but it's really good, and I loved it. There was a very emotional scene in this third book that I was very, very sad about, but it was written really, really well. Anyway, so that was the first book that I read in March. First and only book that I read in March. And then April, I read the second book to the I read the second book to the Drowning Empire series. So The Bone Shard Emperor. This is what I read in This is what I read in April. So I read this in April. It was fantastic. I loved the dynamic between Lynn and Jovis. There was a little bit of tension between these two, and I loved the tension between them, and I just loved how their relationship unfolded, and like their friendship, I should say, not relationship, but their friendship unfolded. It was so cool, and I really liked it, and just the things that happened in the first book and the questions that we had in the first book, some of them were answered in the second book, and I really liked what we got. I don't know. I really like how this series is unfolding. I think it's brilliant, and I'm really excited to read the third one. The third one just came out on the 18th of April, and I have it, and I'm really excited to read it, because this series is just really, really good so far, and it's also gonna be probably in my top favorite if the third book checks out. If the third book isn't good, then it's probably not gonna be among my favorites. But let's be real, I just really like books, and I'm not much of a critical person, so I might just like it. I'm more critical now that I've created a bookstagram, and now that I've gone to college, I think a little more critically. But sometimes I just tend to like books. And this is a series that I just really like. And the second book was really, really good. And yes, I'm hugging it as if it is my baby. Anyway, I just really, 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 really like this series so far, so. And I think you should all read it. Yeah. Yeah. You should all read this series. I really enjoy it so far. And I'm really excited to read the third one. Anyway, yeah. So that's my wrap-up video. Sorry, it's very short, and I don't have much to say because they're not, like, extremely fresh on my mind right now. But just know that these two books are the books that I read March and April, and they were both really, really good. The ending to this series, fantastic. Hopefully the ending to this series will be fantastic too. I don't know. We'll see. But that's my video for today. Hopefully it was fun to hear my ramblings of these two books. It's very short and simple today. So, yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in my next video. Alright. Bye!